Airport, Orange County Airport, Santa Ana Airport. That's right, 3 different names. Hopefully it's still John Wayne Airport in a couple of years. You know how that goes. I'm just over here stretching the old arm. I'm on my 7th week with this thing, and I'm able to stretch and do things with no assistance. Used to be assistance where you had a stick and the stick would push your arm up and down, or you'd use the wall or the table to move your arm. Now I'm able to take my arm and move it up and down without the assistance of something. But I'm here at the airport, and it's so funny. You saw my little video earlier, but I'll show you a little bit of it. I talked to one of the TSA managers. I'm always bitching and moaning about coming to the airport, but first thing I do, get here early. Got here on time, no traffic, no line. Got here a little early, but I got here safe. And then the first confrontation with the TSA, and I'm not exaggerating and I'm not lying. There's no line on the line. I'm all happy getting up to the front. There's this lady on the left and a man on the right, and this bitch, excuse my English, but she was. Nobody in line. I'm nobody behind me. She goes, ID. And I go, okay, great. Now picture this ID thing. You have a plexiglass piece in front of you, right? And there's a little hole under there, and there's a machine right there. Then there's a little gap here, barely anything. And then there's a table, a desk right here. So I get my ID. I go, where do you want it? Because she's behind it. And I'm like, where do you want it? She goes, ID. And I go, I know, but where do you want the ID? She goes, your ID. I go, I know. Where do you want me to give it to you? And she goes, just give it to me right here. And so I go to hand it to her. And when I hand it to her, she goes, it's not rocket science. She hit the wrong guy when she said that to somebody. She told me it's not rocket science. You know me, I calmed down. I didn't make a big deal about it, but I had to tell the man I was going to check in my bags, no problems. Matter of fact, the TSA guy at the gate was really nice. He took my bag for me, took the bag off the rack, opened up the bag, got my laptop out for me, so I didn't have to do anything because I had my brace on. But when I turned around, I had to turn around and go talk to the manager. So I want to speak to the guy in charge. I said, this is the effing reason that nobody likes to fly in airports anymore, because of these TSA hitlers. He was pretty cool. He said, well, I'm going to check who was it. Hopefully they do, because I know how hard it is to deal with public, because I would never have a job like that, because I probably don't have the personality for it either. But if you do, you got to be able to be a little bit more patient. She told me it wasn't rocket science. 65-year-old man and this little 26-year-old biatch tells me it's not rocket science. I was pissed, but I just was happy. I go, okay, here's my ID. Thank you very much. So next step is getting on the plane. I'm at 6:45 out of here and flying into Chicago. Talk to you guys a little. Oh. That's right, guys, down here. Got ready to first class. So, second part of the journey, getting in the plane, having to deal with all the crowds and stuff, but gotta do what you gotta do. Excuse me. Oh.
Mask may result in removal from the aircraft, loss of your travel privileges on future United Airlines flights, and/or fines under federal law. If you need a mask, we're happy to provide you one free.
Hello, today for breakfast I have spinach and kale egg white bites or Belgian waffle. Would you like to join us?
They what?
You have like sausage, you said, or something like that, or?
There's sausage that comes on the plate of the egg white bite.
Can I just get the sausage without, or just bring it? I just won't eat the egg whites. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll have the sausage. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry about that.
And then, I'm sorry, can you repeat your drink order?
Just coffee, orange juice, 2 sugars. Alright guys, I'm at O'Hara. It's about 12:30. Got a 2 o'clock flight. Going F-25. Took me about 10 minutes to get here. All the way across the concourse. So take time. Hopefully you come and pick up another flight when you're coming into O'Hara. You got time to get between concourses. They're pretty far away. It's Chicago. Airport's got the heater blasted. Feeling real good. It's probably about 40 something degrees right now. And I'm up my second leg. And let's get over to F-25 and check in. Made it down to F-25, White Plains, New York, basically Westchester Airport. Probably one of these little jobs, little business jets. It's a fun ride flying in one of them little babies. But no problem getting across the concourse. Took me about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. All good in the hood. And getting ready to take off at 2:20.
Once airborne, we're looking at about an hour and 40 minutes, wheels up to wheels down in White Plains. Latest weather out there, about 41 degrees. Winds are very light out of the south at about 5 miles an hour. And good visibility. Planned landing to the south in White Plains. If there's anything we could do today to make your flight more comfortable or enjoyable, please just let us know. Once again, pleasant good afternoon and warm welcome on board.
Fit to use a summer-handed device, just make sure the zip remote is a flash release and the shrub. Leave the book with the release. For your safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is off. The CR
Flight attendant, prepare for landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to White Plains. The local time is 5:04 p.m. Please stay
Alright
safe.
guys, we made it. 8 hours. 8.5 hours.
Inside bag, please wait at the jet bridge to get your bag. Into passenger with the line tag.
Thank you, thank you. Do we pick the bags up here? I assume it's right here, right? Only one. Now, day 2, waiting for my rental car to pick up so I can go check out how my mom's doing over in Nyack. I'm down here at some lake in Congers, down the street from my cousin's house, just going for a walk, and came across this little frozen lake. It's about 50 degrees right now, so I wouldn't recommend strolling out on this ice lake here. I don't think Mav or Fishing, whatever his name is, and those other guys want to do any ice fishing on this baby right here. This is some kind of hotel, but it's cool. It's it's old and it doesn't look like it's been taken care of very well, but it's got little statues right there. Pretty cool. And I think it might be more of a Section 8 kind of living situation, but as you can see, sorry if you hear the wind going in the background. As you can see, those houses over there right on the lake, that's pretty cool. And it looks like they have access to the lake, so you got boats everywhere all around it, and I wonder what it's like during the summer, if it's actually clean enough to go swimming. You know me, I'm always looking for a watering hole to jump in, but this might be a little too cold for me. This might be my my level right here where I don't tempt, but you know, what can you do? So I'm going to continue on with my walk here, and then I'll get back with you.